What's up? What's up, good people? Top of the morning to you guys, probably out there. Me, I'm wide awake. But for everybody else, it's the top of the morning. But let's talk about it real fast. Needs to be discussed here. There's a situation that has been brewing and going on through the league right now, and it's a massive problem. And the problem is the Phoenix Suns. As an NBA basketball franchise and professional organization, they have squandered and dropped the ball majorly. And this has been one of the greatest foul ups in the history of sports. Like these guys are proving they cannot handle any trade to benefit their own team. LeBron James' homeboy, um, James Jones, was gifted the job of president of the company. He was president. Why would I need to advise him? Advise him on what? But anyhow, that's a whole nother story. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Yeah, I'm not. They're fixing the channel, so that's all I know. So there's no sense of me complaining about it. Well, here's the problem. The owner had to come in and take place in precedence of what's going on. The whole Trevor Ariza trade has become a circus because the Phoenix Suns are incapable of making a trade to benefit their own team. And this is something that is trivial and should have been corrected a long time ago. Now, everyone's been talking about to the Lakers, to the Lakers, to the Lakers. One of the stipulations that they was mentioning that players' names not be mentioned. What's up, Goo? I see you. What are you, dude? Who are you, and what are you even talking about? Have you read the title of what you clicked? I need to inbox or DM him for what? What are you even talking about? Oh, thanks, Tremaine. I appreciate it. So anyway, the Laker deal came and the owner wanted more for it. Whatever the owner was getting from the Lakers, he was not pleased with. James Jones, James Jones was ready to close in on the deal. Like he was ready to do the deal. The president came in and he vetoed the entire deal as far as when it's coming to dealing with Trevor Ariza. The owner is taking responsibility of the trades. The president is not. He turned down the Laker deal. The president, he jumped in. He's like, look here, I know LeBron, your buddy, but you ain't finna just give away my damn team. So there have been plenty of deals on the table. It wasn't just one, but it's all a mess. Cause he was almost a Grizzly. Well, the Grizzlies done was all deal was almost done until they had a miscommunication of what in the world they was even talking about. They couldn't figure out which player that they were talking about. They thought they were talking about two different players. So that trade blew up. But the one that had the most proper, promising structure was the deal with the Wizards. The Wizards was going to get Austin Rivers and Kelly Oubre Jr. for Trevor Ariza. Now, see, the Wizards, the way they conducted their business, all their information is all on the front page of every sporting magazines in the world. But the Lakers, none of their players have been mentioned. You see that? See, that's that biasness that we talk about that they do for LeBron. But Washington Wizards, all their business is on the front page. Now, Oubre came in 2015 and he had all this promise. After his rookie year, everybody's like, man, this guy's going to be something. And he has not progressed at all in Washington. He's been the same player. He's still streaky. Now, it was between him and Otto Porter, who they were going to keep as far as to dealing with each other. I mean, his numbers are there, but he's like fifth on the team in minutes. He was a restricted free agent this year, so it ain't like he gonna stay in Phoenix. So you getting a player that's gonna come a lot cheaper than getting Porter. But the Wizards don't have any plans of bringing Oubre back, so they want to trade him and get something for him because they're not gonna re-sign him. The Wizards have the sixth highest salary in the league. The sixth. And for them to be like barely not even finna be in the playoffs, that ain't good. Now, Austin Rivers getting traded again. He's already a backup two guard, so now they would swing him in, and you know John Wall being injured and everything all the time. You needed somebody to come in there and play. So you look at it like this: the Wizards, they have about what, two players they giving up $15 million in contract money. So it's like a trade off. You see, the deal would have been Ariza's 15 million. It's like what? That's about $860,000 cheaper than Rivers and Oubre combined. So you add in a luxury tax penalty where you would save about $2.1 million. They would still send about 5 to 4.4, I think, million over in the threshold for the luxury tax. And there's plenty of things you could do to get that under. They, like I told you, they are one of the um, highest salary based teams in the NBA. To be this underachieving is no. Well, the trade fell through. Now I don't know how they screwed the trade up, but they screwed it up. Anthony Davis is not coming to the Bulls. Pistons are doing good because they have the right pieces in place. They just had a coach who was an idiot. I know that. John Wall is hurt right now. I mean, that's the thing about John Wall. And I told you, it affected his game because he's been playing injured. And then even when he's hurt, he's got to play because he knows what he's going to hear. John Wall always hurt. John Wall always hurt. John Wall can't do this. John Wall can't do that. I'm not talking about Dwayne Casey. Dwayne Casey just got there. I'm talking about Stan Van Dummy. He's a good GM, but he's terrible at coaching. Well, here's how the mess went down. The owner got involved because they were going to pull the trigger on the Lakers deal. What's his name? James Jones. They was going to do a deal. The owner said, "Look, it's more to things on the table here. Luxury tax. We don't need to go through all this. What is you doing, man? You too close to LeBron. I ain't here to try to build the Los Angeles Lakers up. That's not what the Phoenix Suns is. We're not a farm team for the Lakers." So the Washington Wizards agreed to get Trevor Ariza, right? They were willing to give up Oubre and Austin Rivers, but the deal was going to be, solidified once they got a player from the Memphis Grizzlies. But it was a mix-up between the Grizzlies and the Suns, which killed the entire deal. See, the Wizards was gonna give those two up. Memphis was gonna give up Wayne Selden and a 2020 draft pick and a 2019 runner-up was gonna go to Washington. Another player was involved, and the player name was Brooks that played for Memphis. Now, here's the problem. And the only thing that held this deal up and why the whole thing was put in jeopardy. And it was about Brooks. They didn't know if it was going to be Marshawn Brooks or Dylan Brooks. And that's the whole mix up. Each guy is thinking it's the other guy. They don't know which Brooks they want. That's what I told you. The Phoenix Suns don't know how to conduct a trade. This is stupid. Now, Dylan Brooks is who the Grizzlies are not trying to get rid of. Now, the Wizards said we was told Dylan Brooks. They was like, no, we talking about Marshawn Brooks, the janitor. Y'all can have Marshawn Brooks, but y'all ain't taking Dylan Brooks. No, y'all said Dylan Brooks. No, we said Marshawn Brooks. Y'all trying to change it on me. So the Grizzlies insisted they told Washington it was Marshawn. So now it caused a big mess between the Phoenix Suns and the Memphis Grizzlies. And they was like, look, he's like, well, maybe they could put Scott Brooks in there since there has to be a Brooks in the deal. Welcome to the NBA. Screwed up trade season. Well, good morning to some of you guys out there. I know it's screwed up. But see, James Jones, who's the president of the team, he's so pathetic at doing this because he's only LeBron James' homeboy. The owner had to get involved. The owner got in there and said, look, screw the Lakers. We got a better deal on the table, which they did. He was right about that. But this deal should have been done. Now you got people embarrassed because all the players are going to see their name up. Austin Rivers didn't know he was on the trading block. Austin Rivers is like, the five who that lifted what? I'm on the block. Yeah, you on the trade block. They trying to get rid of you, homie. They trying to get rid of you. Right along with Kelly Oubre. Because they know they're not going to bring Kelly Oubre back. Oubre has not really stepped up to be that guy. Porter really haven't stepped up to be that guy. Maybe it was this. They need to change the scenery. Sometimes change is good. This is hilarious. I give this guy credit. Tanner from high school. Do it look like I went to high school with guys named Tanner? Okay, Biff. It's Biff. Bill, the fake Kobe. The Washington Wizards problem mostly is they are not a team that is accustomed to getting their own shots and using the team to get their shots off. Rebounding has been their biggest problem. So now the Laker trade, people think is back on the table. But like I said, notice they have not mentioned one player, not one. Me going to high school with anybody named Tanner. They don't think there was a Tanner ever in my school. Once he said Tanner, that it was all over from there. Remember me? It's Tanner. Him and the rest of the NSYNC boys are gonna corner me in the hall. We want the money. We want the money. Ooh. Oh, that was funny. Everybody, look out, it's Tanner. Again, no notifications. I know. I'm trying, Valentine. They sending out something saying that they's doing something for 2 days. Give them a couple of days and things supposed to be working right. They said they fixed it. Well, okay. Let's see what happens. Is that